The ingredients for the dough to be prepared for Tulumba dessert are first placed into the mixing machine. At this stage, 12 liters of water are added into the cauldron and the fire is lit. The mixing machine used is fire-powered and is a machine specially designed for this job. About half a kilogram of sugar and some lemon juice are added into the water. After the water starts to boil well, 12 kilograms of flour are added. The mixing process begins with a large wooden spoon. A very sticky dough is obtained, and this mixing process takes about 10 minutes. After the dough reaches this consistency, the fire is turned off. Since the cauldron will be cleaned, the dough is transferred to another container. At this stage, the dough is not fully ready yet. While the cauldron is being cleaned, the eggs that will be added shortly begin to be cracked. In total, 3 crates, meaning 90 eggs, will be used. This part needs to be watched especially carefully because, like every job, this one also has its own tricks. The hot dough is taken back into the kneading cauldron and mixing begins. The eggs are not added all at once, but little by little. A certain amount of eggs is added, the dough is kneaded, then more is added again. Kneading this amount of dough by hand is almost impossible. A machine is necessary, but despite that, intervention with a spoon is still required. The dough is hot, the process is tiring, and it requires attention. As the dough absorbs the eggs, a bit more is added, and this process continues until all the eggs are used up. At the final stage, the master's secret formula is also added. Then the dough is mixed for about 2 more minutes and becomes ready. The Tulumba dough is now complete. At this point, the master says that he will also prepare a small amount of dough for Halka dessert, and we show that as well. Fresh yeast is added into warm water, then a special flour mixture is used, a mixture of semolina flour and wheat flour. This dough does not require much kneading or cooking. That's all there is to it. It is left to ferment for about 45 minutes, and then it will move on to the frying stage. Let's return to making tulumba. The prepared tulumba dough is placed into the hopper. Thanks to the machine, the dough pieces fall into the hot oil evenly and one by one. However, human control is also essential here. A machine cannot do everything on its own. Control, craftsmanship, and the human touch are an indispensable part of this work. At this point, let's make a small reminder. If you've watched the video up to this point, you can support us by pressing the like button. For the continuation of these kinds of production videos that require craftsmanship, watch time is really very important for us. There are many similar videos on the channel. If you have time, we especially ask you to take a look at them as well. Liking, commenting, and watching other videos are our biggest motivation for continuing this content. Thank you in advance for your support. Now let's continue from where we left off. The frying process takes about 10 minutes. The products on the right side are fried, and they need to gain enough color so they can meet the syrup. After the desserts come out of the hot oil, they go directly into the cold and thick syrup. At this point, let's talk a bit about the syrup. This syrup must definitely be thick and cold, in fact, very cold. The ratio is as follows. It is prepared by adding nearly 2 kilograms of sugar into 1 kilogram of water and then cooling it. After the desserts are kept in the syrup for about 2 minutes, they are taken out. Then they are placed onto trays and take their place in the display case for sale. Some of the products boiling and frying here are lokma dessert made with yeast dough. They also, in the same way, go into and out of the syrup after being well fried. Two different desserts, both extremely crispy and delicious. They become ready for sale in the display case. Here, from time to time, dessert distributions for 100 people, even 1,000 people, are also carried out. Philanthropists place orders, and the desserts are distributed to people for free. Now let's watch the preparation of Halka dessert. The prepared dough is released into the hot oil in a ring shape with the help of a piping bag. After the bottom side of the Halka desserts is fried, they are turned with an iron rod and the other side is waited to fry as well. Then they are thrown into the cold syrup and taken out. Unlike the other desserts, Halka dessert does not stay in the syrup for 2 minutes. It is taken out in a much shorter time. At this stage, truly mouth-watering images emerge. And we come to the end of another detailed recipe. Yes, we have come to the end of another detailed production process. I hope you enjoyed watching and had the chance to see this craftsmanship up close. If you liked the video, don't forget to press the like button, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications. Your support is very important for the continuation of these kinds of real production, craftsmanship, and street food videos. There are many similar videos on the channel. You can support us by watching them as well. Thank you for watching. See you in the next video.